This is Net Control for the Gardena Disaster Communication Services Monday Night Net, operating from the City of Hawthorne Emergency Operations Center. This emergency communications net is held on this frequency Monday evenings from 1900 till approximately 1925 hours. Before we start roll call, is there any emergency traffic for the net? Hearing none, Net Control will now proceed with messaging and roll call. Staff 1, do you have any messages for the net?
Thank you, Net Control. This is Staff 1. Good evening to the whole team out there tonight and any visitors that may be listening on the live stream. I really have no messages. We're going to let Mary, I'm sure Mary will have something. The only thing I will say real quickly is shutdown is coming for a little over a month in December. I haven't firmed down the dates, but it may be the 5th of December through the 9th of January. Give us a long time off to go shopping, get ready for parties, the holiday season, and everything like that. So that's about the only message I have for the moment. I will firm that up and send out the emails and everything like that. So I hope everybody is going to have a good holiday season. But that's all I have for you. Oh, other than that, folks, remember Gardena Neighborhood Watch on Facebook, Gardena Neighborhood Watch on Facebook, and you can see all the announcements and stuff like that. And
Okay, thank you, Staff 1. We'll now proceed with roll call. When your station is called, please respond back with your station ID, your first name, and approximate location. If you have any messages for the net, let us know, but do not pass your message until Net Control gives you permission. I will now proceed with roll call. Starting with LA County DCS, Lomita Sheriff Station. LA County DCS, Lomita Sheriff Station. LA County Fire Department, Anthony. LA County Fire Department, Anthony. Moving on to City of Gardena Leadership, Gardena Mayor Serta.
This is Mayor Serta. My approximate location is Rosecrans and Venice, and I have nothing to report for that.
Thank you, Mayor Serta. Councilman Tanaka checked in earlier, but we'll see if he's on the radio and wants to check in again.
yeah, that's Roger. This is Councilmember Tanaka, approximate 162 in Western. No message for the net. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Councilwoman Francis. Former Councilman Cascanian. Moving on to the Gardena Police Department, Gardena PD Chief Safel, Gardena PD Watch Commander, Captain Osorio, Sergeant Messina, or Detective Dixon. Come forward if you're on.
Net Control, this is Staff 1. I got Captain Osorio checking in via live stream.
Thank you, Staff 1. One more time for the Gardena Police Department, Chief Safel, Watch Commander, Sergeant Messina, or Detective Dixon.
Net control, if no one responds, I got a message from Captain Osorio.
Stuart, could you repeat that? Apparently I walked over you from what I just heard on the radio.
Yeah, what I should have said initially is I do have a message from Captain Osorio, and once you've cleared any of the other officers, I'll be glad to read that message.
I've cleared them so you can come forward with the captain's message. Thanks.
Very good, sir. So we have 8C3, which is Captain Osorio's call sign at the police department. 8C3 checking in from home in Carson. He hopes all is well. And he says, don't forget the catalytic converter etching event this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So they have that etching event. And I was thinking, let's see, Mary might talk about that. And then he also says, we will also be at El Camino College this Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at their fall job fair. If you have any good candidates for GPD, send them our way. So it's the job fair at El Camino this week, 1 to 5 p.m. They have openings for GPD over there, and I'll try to post it on the website. And while we're at it, Diane, George 223, and George 224, Gary and Diane, they checked in the live stream.
I copy that, Stuart. Thank you very much also for the message from the captain. Moving on with roll call now, Gardena Valley Baptist Church. Village Mobile Home Park, Barbara. Village Mobile Home Park, Jim.
This is a Village Mobile Home Park, Jim. Checking in location Gramercy and Artesia. I have no messages for the net.
Thank you, Jim. Village Mobile Home Park, Pressy.
Village Mobile Home Park, Pressy speaking, location block near our command center, and no report to be given for the net. Thank you.
Thanks, Pressy. Staff 1, Stuart, we know you're out there, but come forward with your official check-in.
Yes, sir. This is Staff 1 Stuart, currently located at the Gardena DCS Command Center. I don't know. I got no messages for anybody. I gave all the messages, and just thank you, everybody, for so far. We're doing so much great participation this year in our net. You are the team. The city will count on us when the big earthquake hits or some other not such good event will happen. But the city depends on us, and I depend on you. So thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Stuart. Staff 2, Travis.
This is Staff 2, Travis. Tango Romeo Alpha Victor Indigo Sierra. I'm approximately at the corner of 166 and Western, and I have no news for the next.
Thanks, Travis. Staff 3, Mary.
This is Staff 3, Mary Adam Robert Young, approximate location 145th and Gramercy. I have a couple of messages for the net tonight.
Copy that, Mary. You can come forward with your messages.
Okay, the first message I mentioned to you guys last week, you gobble line dancing event, and that's this Saturday at Wally Park from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's also a helping hands opportunity break. If you bring 5 canned food items or an unwrapped toy, you'll be entered into a raffle break. City of Gardena Casino Night is this Friday night at Nakaoka. It's from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. It should be a lot of fun. You don't actually have to register for it, but come and bring some money and see what you can win. Break. And the last message is the Gardena Valley Lions Club and the City of Gardena having their 15th annual Thanksgiving luncheon break. It will be Thursday, November 24th. There are 2 different seatings. It will be at El Pollo Inca on Artesia Boulevard, and you do need to pre-register for that one with the City of Gardena Senior Citizens Bureau. And my last message is for Ray to remind her that tomorrow she is MedNet caller. That's the end of my messages.
Thank you, Mary. Staff 4, Dewey. Staff 4, Dewey. George 214, Bill. George 215, Flo. George 217, Cascanian family. George 222, Ray. George 223, Barry, and 224, Diane. Checked in early, see if they want to check in on the radio.
This is George 223, 224, Diane, David, Ida, Adam, Nora, Edwards. Checking in for George 223, Barry, also approximate location 149th and Gramercy, and we have no messages for the net.
Thank you. George 225, James. George 236, Wendy or Nick. George 308, Natalie.
George 308, Natalie, Nora, Adam, Tom, Adam, Lincoln, Ida, Edward. Approximate location, Beaumont and Rosecrans, and I have no messages for the net.
Thank you. Gardena Cert 01, Jose. Gardena Cert 02, Cindy.
This is Gardena Cert 02, Cindy, and also Gardena Valley Gospel Church checking in. Approximate location, Caddington and Western. I do have a couple messages for the net.
Okay, Cindy, come forward with your messages, and do you want to check in for Gardena Valley Baptist Church also?
Yeah, I just did. Also checking in for Gardena Valley Baptist Church. First message is this Saturday. We're having our last class at the Nakaoka, and final class exercise, and graduation for the students. So it's been going very well, and thank you all for all those who have helped to make this class. And we want to thank Anthony and Elliot and Rosemary and LA County Fire, Councilman Astorio for contributing to the class. Really appreciate it, and it has been really, really great. So we do need help this Saturday, so whoever would like to help out, we need help from 7:30 to about 4:30 p.m. Break. The final message is that on Wednesday, December 7th, Tri-City Search will have their annual business meeting, and there will also be the Search holiday potluck party, and where we will invite all our CERT graduates and Tri-City CERT members, our partners and sponsors, Gardena PD and LA County Fire, the City Council, and of course, DCS. So it'll be really great. It'll be on Wednesday, December 7th from 6 to 9 at the Nakoka Auditorium. So there will be an RSVP, and I'll send out that on social media and on email. So it'll be really great. So just bring a potluck dish and dress festive. Thank you.
All right, Cindy, thank you very much. Moving on with the roll call, Gardena Cert 04, Virginia.
This is Gardena Cert 04, Virginia, Victor Ida Robert George, Ida Nora Ida Adam, approximate location 168 Mirando, and no message for the net.
Thank you. Gardena Cert 06, Gary.
This is Gardena Cert 06, Gary, George Adam Robert Young, approximate location Artesia and Normandy. No messages for tonight's net. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Gardena Cert 09, Barbara M.
This is Gardena Cert 09, Barbara, Boy Adam Robert Adam. My approximate location is 138th and Budlong, and I have no messages for the net.
Thank you. Gardena Cert 012, Michael.
Gardena Cert 012, Michael. Mary Ida King Edward, and my approximate location is Gramercy Place at Artesia Boulevard, and I have no messages for the net.
Thank you. Gardena Cert 014, Richard checked in early. See if he wants to check in on the radio also. Gardena Cert 014, Richard. Gardena Cert 015, Jim.
This is Cert 015, Jim, Juliet Indigo Mike. Approximate location is 205th Street and Crenshaw, and I have no messages for the net.
Thank you. Gardena Cert 016, Gerald.
Good evening. This is 016 Gerald, George Edward Robert, Adam Lincoln David, and approximate location is in Mann Place, Torrance, and no messages.
Thank you. Gardena Cert 020, Matt.
Gardena Cert 020, Matthew. Mary Adams, Tom, Henry, Edward Williams. My approximate location is Sky Park in Crenshaw, and I have nothing for that.
Thank you. Gardena Animal Cert 01, Megan. Hawthorne Cert Henry 201, Dennis. This is Hawthorne Cert Henry 202, Jim, acting as net control and checking in. Hawthorne Cert Henry 203, Kenny. Hawthorne Cert Henry 221, Sonia. Hawthorne Henry 554, Sean.
This is Henry 554 Sean. Sam, Henry, Adam, William, Nancy. Approximate location is 137th in Crenshaw, and I have nothing for the net. Thank you.
Thank you. Hawthorne Henry 556, Dennis. Hawthorne Henry 556, Dennis. LA County Tom 109, Mike. LA County Tom 109, Mike. Are there any late or missed check-ins?
Good evening, Tri-City, sir. This is Anthony, LA County Fire U-20, outside of Firehouse 14108 in Normandy. How are you tonight?
Doing well, sir. It's good to hear from you. Do you have any messages for the net?
Hey, firm, stay warm, stay dry, and I'll see you on Saturday. It's going to be a great class.
Thank you very much, Anthony, for checking in. One more time, are there any late or missed check-ins?
Net control, I've got a couple extra check-ins for you.
Go ahead, Stuart.
We had a text from Staff 5, Wendy. She's checking in tonight. Councilwoman Francis also sent a message via the live stream. She's checking in. And I think we also have a visitor from Chicago, Al Farkas. He checked in. He says hi to everybody. So we're at least getting out of the city, getting around the country.
Okay, thank you very much, Staff 1. This has been Hawthorne Cert Henry 202, Jim, acting as net control operator for tonight's emergency communications team net. We want to thank all operators for participating in this evening's net. The net is now closed at 19:24 hours, and the frequency is open for normal communications. Have a good evening, everybody.